Yo, this is Shameless O'Reilly right here with Top Rope TV's O'Reilly exclusive. I'm here with Abdullah The Butcher. How are you doing today, Abdullah?
Very good, sir.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show, and it's a pleasure to have someone from the WWE Hall of Fame. Could you tell the wrestling fans?
Wait a minute. You have a lot of good wrestlers here. You got a lot of top wrestlers, top guys, big guys.
Okay.
In the wrestling business, it's got to be like a carnival or a circus. You can't have the same guys with muscles and stuff. You understand?
Okay.
And if you ask Bobby Fulton, he will tell you, Stan Hansen,
Okay.
they got some good big guys here working,
Okay.
and they're professionals. You could take all these guys here to Tokyo, San Juan, Puerto Rico, all over Australia and everything, and they could draw a lot of money.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, now, how'd you get your start in the wrestling business, anyways?
How did I get my start? I was teaching a karate for Bert Ruby, and Jack Britton was the main one who got me into the business.
Okay.
Him and Gino Brito. Yep.
All right. Now, do you have any inspirations that got you into the business at all?
Well, I knew this guy. I don't want to say it, but Bobby Fulton. You know, what I mean, we've been friends for many, many, many years, and I used to look at him wrestle and stuff like that, and I liked the way he wrestled. He had a partner and stuff like that. He's been to Japan with me many times, and that's it.
Do you have any memorable matches at all in your career that stick out to you?
I had a lot of matches with Bruiser Brody, the Real Sheik, you understand? Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, all of them. I wrestled everybody. I've been in the business 50-something years.
Okay. All right. Now, what advice would you give to somebody that's just coming into the wrestling business, that's learning?
Well, the guys who they got here now, in my opinion, Bobby, would you just holler out something? These are good top guys here. You could take them any place and draw money with them. You got big guys. Every time you go to a wrestling match, you see what? You see guys doing the same thing, same routine, same bumps, same everything, right?
Yeah.
And it's different now.
Yeah. How do you like? What would you say? Like you think about the wrestling business now, like with WWE and the indie circuit.
Look, I don't talk about none of the boys who are in the business. They're trying to make a living. You understand?
Okay.
But the guys, what I see here, and Stan Hansen said the same thing, Eddie said the same thing, and Bobby Fulton said the same thing. These guys here, you can take any place and draw money with them because they look good.
All right. Okay. Now, do you have anything else you'd like to add at all? Like, what have you been doing lately with yourself?
Well, I'm waiting to get my hip replacement. I'm getting ready to go to Tokyo on February the 16th. I'm going to retire over there, and with Giant Bob, who's been dead for 25 years. No, 20 years. And I'm going to retire over there. But as soon as I get my hip done, I'll be back.
Okay. Now, you're gonna have any final matches at all, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? I'm on my way out? Huh? If Bobby Fulton can keep going, why can't I keep going? If Stan Hansen can keep going, why can't I keep going?
Absolutely, more power to you, bro. I've been following you forever, and honestly, like I look up to you. I look up to you.
Tell the truth.
I look up to you. I know you could do it. You could do anything that you put your mind to.
I'm going to. But all these guys who are here, all these guys who are here, and even this man here, he's seen a lot of guys. But you big guys here, believe me when I tell you this, you guys can go any place because you know how to produce and you're not doing the same thing over and over and over. And that's it.
Okay. Yeah, it was a pleasure to have you on the show, and
Me and Stan Hansen, maybe Bobby Fulton, and this little guy here. You understand? He used to be my manager, and the doctor here, Stan Hansen, we're going to see if we can get these guys into Japan.
Yeah, that would be cool, man.
If they get into Japan, then they won't know how to act to be like Bobby Fulton and Abdullah the Butcher and Stan Hansen.
Awesome,
And
man.
this guy.
Yeah,
Come
definitely.
here.
Yeah, come on in, man.
Come here.
Come on in.
Come on, Bobby, come in there.
Come on in. We don't bite.
Come on.
Come on,
Bruiser
Barbara.
Brody's wife, come on in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? This is the only lady who brings a few books to sell. And she sells out real fast. And I said, where's the rest of your books at? You know what she says? Oh, I didn't bring that many, right? And I started looking around. I said, you know, Brody's someplace around here. Saying, Abdullah, tell her something. Right? So that's it.
Awesome, man. Thanks for joining us on the show, man. Much,
Okay, so you
yeah,
got
much
it.
respect.
Let me see your hand. You're good.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, man.
See this here, you're good.
Yeah, man.
Huh? You like that? Don't you like
Yeah,
pain?
man.
I love
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah, I
So
love it.
Eddie, come here, Eddie. Come here. Come here, Eddie. This guy here, this is Eddie.
Fast Eddie, Puerto Rico.
Puerto
How's it
Rico.
going, bro?
All right, bro.
Good, man.
He was the promoter over there. He's got a lot of tapes. He's got a lot of everything.
Okay.
And this guy is really in.
We do, I think.
Awesome.
Big guys, come here. Let me say something to you. These guys look good, don't they?
You look great.
You guys produce. When I say produce, you understand? You guys got some heavy shit. You understand? If you keep doing it, but you got to go to different areas.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So if I can, if you can give some picture addresses,
Yes, sir.
I'm leaving for Tokyo on February the 16th. I can take them there and pass them out. If
Thank
you
you
got
so
a tape,
much.
if you got a tape, I can give it to those guys over there. Because I'm a retirer in Japan. I've been there 50 years.
Awesome.
I'm 78.
I'd love to go back there with you, too. I remember we went to the place, and there was, he had an open bar. We went in there, and they said, Abdullah doesn't have a tab in here. You guys all night, and then when he got ready to leave, he does his own thing. All of a sudden, he disappears. And the waitress came over to me and she said, you were with Mr. Abdullah the rest of the evening. You don't have to worry about, there is no tab. Enjoy yourself. You're a guest of Mr. Abdullah.
But the best one, listen to this here, the best one. I was in there eating a Kobe
Oh,
beef steak.
I can't
Stay here,
stay.
stay here.
No, I can't stay.
I was eating a Kobe beef steak, right? And the mafia guys, they paid for my, thing. It's $350. So JJ, he comes in, right? And he sits down. He says, "Oh, that steak's good." And
I'm
I
looking
said,
at the menu, and I'm looking at steaks, and the most expensive steak on the menu was like 3,000 yen. And I looked at Abdullah. Abdullah had a steak hanging off the plate. I said, well, this must be the 3,000 yen steak. So instead of saying, I'll take that, I said, I'll have what Mr. Abdullah is having. So they brought out a steak like his hanging off the plate, and a few minutes later they brought me the bill. It was like 12,000 yen, like $400.
Wow.
you know what he done?
What?
He looked at me like this.
You got me.
He said, "You got me."
Yep.
And
I
then
never forgot it.
what he done? He took
did it to myself.
He took the bill and went like this.
Nice,
But those are good days, though. But
If I don't see you, bless you.
all right, sir. Take care of yourself. Be careful. All right, you got it. These guys here, and you know it.
Yeah.
These guys produce. Did you see the guy take the fork
Yeah, I saw it.
in his head?
Yeah, it was good. Pretty. Yeah, it was.
The people went crazy.
Yeah.
If he'd have been any place, they'd have went insane for what he done, sticking the fork in his head. This guy here is great. Okay. All right. Bobby Fulton. Where's my manager? Dylan. You want to say something or what?
You say something, bro?
This guy right here, every Hall of Fame. If it is a Hall of Fame, this guy right here is in it. I'm just saying, one of the greatest of all time. It's the truth.
But that's why he gives me a hard time, and I don't want to say nothing bad about him. But one day, I got to whoop his ass. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Anything else you want?
That was great, man. Thank you.
Get the fork out, Butcher. Get the fork. It's in your jacket.
Yeah.
Get your fork. Stab him.
I love
Get your fork.
these guys here, Bobby Fortin, Stan Hansen, and myself, we're going to try to get these guys in Japan
Okay.
because these guys are good. You understand? Because they don't do the same bullshit. They look good, real good. Gentlemen,
Thank you, sir.
I'd like to see you. You guys got it? Cool. Take care.
And that was Abdullah The Butcher, a true legend in the wrestling business. And truly, it was an honor and a privilege for me to get to interview him.